Hello everybody and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. My name is William. Today we are going to be doing some vehicle testing here at Grid Map because this is the vehicle testing map. Anyways, so today I'm going to take all the stock vehicles and I'm gonna hit the gas and nothing else, and we'll see what they do with no brakes and no steering. So I'm going to go from the Gavril Bostow to the H series. We aren't going to do any modded cars. I mean, I guess we could do the Stig, but no. Only modded cars this time, and if you want, I may do some modded cars, but whatever. Anyways, starting off with the Gavril Bostow, and I have disabled the DJ Ploppers Configurations Mega Pack and the Variety mod that I use, because there's another mod that I'm gonna do in the next video, and it's also a configuration mod, so it would be kind of confusing. But anyways, enough rambling on about stuff. The video's probably already been going for over 2 minutes, so yeah. Anyways, starting with the Bostow, replace current. I don't like that. I mean, I guess it kind of has to. I guess it kind of has to load it, but whatever. I still don't like it. That was beautiful. Drive shaft broken. So the run is. I forgot to mention this. The run is finished when the car can't move anymore. So this may take a while. Are we gonna get to the dirt? Get to the dirt! Oh, it's gonna get to the dirt. No problem. Obviously, it's not gonna get... Oh, the dirt isn't the deep one. The grass, that's pretty deep. How is it not getting stuck? The mud? Yeah, that's gonna stop it. The mud is gonna stop it a lot. Okay, next vehicle. Burnside Special. And we're gonna be doing all the stock vehicles, if you know what I mean. So... this suspension test is probably the thing that plays in the most, because it bounces the vehicle around and stuff, and the jumps, because the jumps, like, the vehicle will, if one side is on the jump and the other isn't, it can flip over. And we're on fire now apparently, so that's interesting. Okay, next vehicle, the 200BX in, what is that, bluey silver? Yeah, that's a good definition. I'm sure there's a name for that color in the... Oh my goodness, look at this! I'm sure there's a name for that color in the vehicle color chooser, but... No. And this is... When is this vehicle gonna stop? Because I'm not gonna reset until it stops. And there, okay. So, the next vehicle is going to be the ETK 800 series in a sky bluish color. Now, this vehicle is pretty fast, so hopefully it'll be able to get pretty far. Okay, we're going this way now. And are you serious? We're not gonna go far at all. Well, at least we didn't hit the block. And we hit that block. Okay. And now we have the K series in red. Okay, that was interesting. Something weird happened. Something weird definitely happened. Where are we going now? Are we going to those ramp things? Nope. We're going to the trees? Nope. We're going way past the trees. Whoa, bumpiness. Wheel axle broken. Oh, okay. Well, you can do that. Forwards. Okay. So that's the K series. The next vehicle we're gonna be doing will be the I series. Come on. There we go. Now this vehicle, yeah, it's got a engine damage already. I didn't even think I'd get a radiator damage on that suspension test. It got its whole engine damaged. Wow. Okay. Grand Marshal in cream. Ew, cream. I don't like the cream color. I mean, it's not much more different than white, but I like cream. Cream is best. I think it's staying straighter on the suspension test than any other vehicle we've tried out. And it's gonna hit this ramp. Sideways. That's not good. That is definitely not good. How did the drive shaft break? Well, yeah, I guess I can see how the drive shaft would break before the radiator. Anyways, the Corvette. What are you gonna do, Corvette? Well, you're probably gonna wreck your car up a bunch. Yep. I mean, it's not that big of a damaged thing, but it's still damaged. I thought we were gonna flip them. Nope, we did not flip. We didn't flip. Here, that's not good. That is not good. Are we gonna drive on the wall? How is it staying up like that? What? How is it staying up like that? Oh, it's resting on the bumper. Okay. Well, either way. Whatever you want to do, Corvette. Okay. Pessima time. Modern Pessima time. AKA the Pessima that's strangely worse than the other one. Like, the modern Pessima is worse for driving than the older Pessima. I mean, kind of. Oh, beauty. That is beautiful. And we can keep going. Yeah. No. But this Pessima is just not as it doesn't look as good as the old one. It's not as good as the old one because the old one has a faster version. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyways, Miramar, this thing has a pretty stiff suspension. I know that much. You can kind of tell, can't you? Yeah. I think it's a live axle too. I know the Corvette is independent suspension. Whoa! It's getting all the way. And on our side. Okay. Next vehicle up, I believe, is the Moonhawk. I wasn't sure for a second, but then I was because I saw the Moonhawk there on the right of the Miramar. And yeah. Lost a hubcap, lost 3 hubcaps. We're bouncing all around because of the bumps. Got 1 lasting hubcap. And how is that one hubcap not falling off? That's amazing. Like, yeah, we bounced around a lot, but we were doing jumps. And it hasn't fallen off. Wait, has it? Nope, it's still on there. Going to the hill. What just happened? Something blew up. Well, it didn't explode, but that was not a good sound. That was not a good sound at all. Okay, are we gonna like flip over, or are we just gonna keep going round and round in circles forever? Because if we're just gonna keep doing that, then no, I don't want to do that. There we go, there's something interesting. And that's pretty much the end for the Moonhawk. So, the next vehicle will be the SBR4, I think. Is it the SBR4? No, it's the 88 Pessima. At least I think it's from 88. Might be the 60s. Pretty sure it's the 80s, though. If it's not the 80s, then whoopsie. That kind of saved the car. It went onto the it went onto the right side of the suspension. This is not gonna go well. That's not normal. I don't think cars are supposed to be doing that. But hey, we are going in the same direction. Yeah. No. Okay. And the next vehicle, SBR4, Pigeon. I mean, we all know what the Pigeon's gonna do, don't we? It's just gonna flip over and be very, very boring. How did that not flip it? There was like a big bump. How did that not flip it? That's amazing! That is amazing! But we landed on a roof, which is not very amazing. But the roll was amazing. Okay, next vehicle up is not gonna be the Polo, unfortunately. I like the Polo, but no Polo. And, I mean, it is the same thing, but still, it's not as quick. Fast! La, 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 da, 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 da. I'm surprised that didn't damage the engine, because the engine in this car is super vulnerable. Like, I have bumped into a wall, and the engine has broken before the radiator. What, why, how? Okay! That's nice. And the next vehicle? Hiruchi Sunburn! Gear shifting. Much gear shifting. Whoa, we've lost both of our bumpers, but a radiator has not been damaged. That's somewhat surprising. And now we're going into the tube, or no, we're hitting the wall that is perpendicular to us. Great job, Sunburst. Well, actually, we were perpendicular to the wall, but it doesn't matter. Bulllight. Did that car look orange for a second? I think it's just because my eyes were kind of processing the color, and I saw it orange for a second. Wow, Bulllight. This car is still driving straight. I thought it would be like all crooked, but no, it's still driving straight. Whoa, my goodness. I thought we were going to go in the water, but nope, the sand had other plans. We're going to get stuck in the grass? Nope, we're not going to get stuck in the dirt, I know that much. Isn't there a rally version of the Bulllight that's a mod? I'd like that. Okay, we got stuck on a wall. How do we get stuck on a wall at that angle? Just how? I don't get it. How did we do that? Anyways, finally on to the D series. Bouncing all around. This is just gonna be a normal jump, huh? Whoa. That's somewhat interesting. What's this gonna look like? Whee! And right side up. Nope. Okay. The vehicle didn't stop moving, but that was pretty much the end for it. Roma. It's probably gonna do something weird. I bet this vehicle is gonna end up on its side because it's a pretty top-heavy vehicle. Same with the H series. That's a very top-heavy vehicle too, even more so than the Roma. That was cool. Through the mud and grass, and it landed on its side. Not the way I anticipated, but it landed on its side. Okay, T-Series time. This is gonna be super slow. Super slow-mo. Why is it not in blue? That's weird. It's really weird. It should be in blue. Gavel blue. Well, D-Series blue, at least. I don't know. Okay, we're going to the left. We are going to hit the side of the ramp, and then we're gonna keep going left. And is anything interesting going to happen? Do you notice anything? Do you notice anything strange about the skid mark coming from that tire? Like, just watch when we get back onto the pavement. There's something strange about that skid mark. Well, you saw it. I know you saw it. Just, it kind of looked like it was a one tire thing back there, but no, it's a dually. Maybe it's modeled as one tire, but they just make it look like a dually. Although, how could that be? Because I'm pretty sure cars can crash into that perfectly normally as if it was a dually tire. I don't know, man. I'm asking myself all these questions and I don't even know the answer. I'm asking myself questions. Why am I asking myself questions? Especially when I don't know the answer to them. Like, see? It's weird, man. T-Series, can you just wreck or something so that I can move on? Like, the rules of the rules say that I can't stop until the vehicle stops moving, but it's moving. and it's still moving, and I'm getting tired of it. T-Series, do something interesting, buddy. Stop pulling all the way to one side. No! Oh, well. Still gotta keep going. Keep going. Are we gonna hit the tree? Hit the tree. We better hit the tree. Hit the tree. Yes, we hit the tree. Are you gonna keep going somewhere? Keep going, because until the vehicle has no chance of getting away, yeah. Okay, that's the end of the T-Series, because I'm getting bored. Even if it was going to do something really, really cool, I'm getting bored of the T-Series. So, last vehicle, 8-Series. Okay. White again. Too much whiteness. Whiteness is bad. I don't like whiteness. But whatever. How did that happen? That was strange. And that's the end of the video. So, until the next video, goodbye everybody. No reason I rushed that outro. I just felt like rushing the outro. I bumped my microphone. That probably sounded terrible. Bye!